We are talking again about a ceasefire in Gaza, but this time in a more coherent and consistent way. So, we are talking about what? 10 hostages released in exchange for hundreds of Palestinian prisoners. So, the idea is more or less a new way to do the same thing, and the initial framework for a 45-day truce in Gaza is the beginning of these new negotiations. So we have what? We have the condition that the two sides would aim to negotiate for a permanent ceasefire, but we are already seeing that it's quite impossible to do this with, firstly, the total disarmament of Gaza, which was the red line of Hamas, and now we have also from the part of Hamas, in reality, the permanent end of the war. So we have two very difficult conditions, but if we want to solve this problem, we have to define a new way to do it. So we have also a very intense pressure against Hamas from the Israeli forces, but also a very intense pressure against the prime minister from the families of the hostages. So that's why we are talking about a new deal, and we want to reach this one in an efficient way. But the problem is that the two first conditions are very difficult. So it's possible now to imagine that a further 9 Israeli hostages would be released in two stages in exchange for 120 Palestinian prisoners and more than 1,000 detainees. So this will be the next step, but for the moment, we have to define the first step and to see if really the two sides want a ceasefire.